คอบอลรู้กันดูมันทุกประตูที่ดูบอล66
All about defence and how important the whole team's defending will be in the next 10 months. As Liverpool rain down the left-hand side, as Salah opens up a lot of space for himself. He doesn't need him though. Cody Gakpo in the number 9 position, back amongst the goals. He had a trail of defenders in his wake that he didn't need any assistance from Salah. And inside the first 2 minutes, Liverpool have a very early lead.
Well, it's a blistering start from Liverpool, blistering start from Cody Gakpo. He did have the option to try and square it. I thought that was probably the better option. But when you hit the ball like what he's hit it there with his left foot, towering in there, he makes a. You can see here, he picks that position up there. He does that ever so well. We've seen that on occasions where he gets on that half turn. The simple little 1-2. Bayern won't be happy with the defending, it has to be said. Maybe come out the traps a little bit slowly, but take nothing away from Cody Gakpo. This is a quality finish. Absolutely wonderful strike. Got himself across the...
An early leveller. Liverpool could be away again here. Mo Salah on that right-hand side. Can Jota find him? He can. Salah all on his own for the moment. And it was a good block in the end from Kim Min-jae. And Bayern Munich just survive what would have been a nightmare opening 5 minutes.
Well, the director, first and foremost, doesn't get it quite right, does he, at the local station? The ball from Jota is just lacks a little bit of pace for Mohamed Salah.
On Monday, so much to be encouraged about inside this first 10 minutes, but how can they defend this set play, Liverpool? Again, the same corner, all on his own against the post, second opportunity there for Pavard that he puts over the top of the crossbar. They wanted to flag Liverpool, but they survive a scare.
Well, how's he missed? We saw this corner against Leicester and Liverpool didn't defend it well with Jota at the far post. And whether he was offside or not, Pavard, it's a tight one, but in all honesty, he should score, certainly from the first header. Just tries to be a little bit too precise. Managing absolutely, I think
everybody's fun about them. Serious job on here from the corner. Into that front post, and it's Virgil van Dijk who puts the cap on the armband from this week. They've worked ever so hard on these set plays this summer. He wants them to become that team that are unstoppable at set plays, Jurgen Klopp. He had 2 to pick from as Joel Matip, and the big skipper comes in and he elongates that Liverpool lead. You don't get the replay, but Gary will tell you why it was so special.
Well, here it is. It's a lovely little ball, isn't it? It's an inviting ball for a centre-half to go and attack. What you have to say, it's not the best defending in the world from Bayern Munich. They give Virgil van Dijk just a little bit too much momentum to run into. And if you're 6'5" and you've got the run on somebody, more often than not you're going to get the leap and the jump on somebody, and then it's all about directing the header. And from that sort of distance, it's no problem to that man.
From time to time, but you think that could be his most dangerous position for
from what I've seen so far, I think McAllister in forward roles he's more efficient and more beneficial for Liverpool than certainly in deep lying roles. Don't get me wrong, I think he's multi-talented like the fella. I think he can play either or, but from Liverpool's point of view.
Ball over the top there for Gnabry. It was a really smart one as well, and so was the finish. Liverpool looked for the flag for the moment, but the direct ball from Kim Min-jae caught Liverpool out in the position that Bayern Munich have found most fruitful so far today. And their brightest spark, Serge Gnabry, has put Bayern Munich back in the game again.
Well, I think looking from that replay, for me he's offside, but the officials have, well, I wouldn't say they've been the best so far pre-season games here at Singapore. There was questions whether Joel Matip did handle it as well. It was all just a little bit too easy, but in saying that, if you're offside...
Jay there wearing number 3, as we mentioned at the top. His first appearance in Bayern colours the other night. 5th season in a row that they've signed a centre-back. There was a bit of interest from Manchester United in him, but Bayern Munich was the eventual destination. Again, the left-hand side of Bayern Munich is where they see most fruit being born here, and Gnabry has loads of time and loads of space to pick out the man at the back post, Sane, who levels the game up here, and it was just a bit too easy for Bayern Munich there. And just prior to the break, Liverpool with a few more questions to answer at the half-time interval from Jurgen Klopp than perhaps they had after racing into that early lead.
Well, they just get a little bit isolated, Liverpool. I thought Joe Matip maybe should have come across a little bit earlier to try and engage Gnabry. It just allows Gnabry to pick the ball up and run at him. And in doing so, he allows them to go all the way into the 18-yard box. And it's just a case of him getting his head up and picking the right pass. The right pass was to Sane, and the finish was, well, finds the back of the net.
And at this stage, the manager is probably just hoping that everybody gets on the plane without the need of any crutches or ice packs. He will be concerned about Alexis McAllister, though, who limped off at the end of that first half. It's a lovely ball from Tsimikas looking for Mo Salah. Run is also from Harvey Elliott. Smart feet from Diaz. What a finish. Really deserving of that goal, Luis Diaz, for the amount of running and endeavour he's put in since he's come on the pitch. We saw it in Germany. We're seeing it again here in Singapore. The end product is improving week by week and game by game. Luis Diaz gives Liverpool the lead.
Well, it's brilliant because he starts to move off with that diagonal there. Doesn't rest on his laurels. You can see there just in the middle of your picture, bursting into the box. But that's the one, that's the touch that makes it. The ball from Mohamed Salah is really well weighted, bit bouncy, and that touch is absolutely exquisite. And that's the one that sets up what is a simple, really, task to put it past Ulrich in the Bayern Munich goal. And Liverpool back on level terms. Manager, I'm sure, will be more than delighted with that really top-class goal.
Curls one into the mixing pot. Again, it's Tsimikas in the way. And we have seen, aside from playing at left-back, just slotting into that midfield position. It's a quick play from Bayern Munich, and it again was a shot on the goal of Alisson Becker from Gravenberg, and it was a good hand from the big Brazilian that kept Liverpool in front.
Well, it's a great save. It's a neat little one too, isn't it? Youngster, the young fullback coming on, and then again Alisson Becker come with experience and working obviously with the best players and the best coaches.
Didn't he do well there to turn the defender and he's away into the natural habitat that he loves best. He's beat the fullback. What's the decision like here? Bobby Clark, almost under the games in their under-19s domestic season. He's got a decent strike rate in the under-19s for them. The youngster on the ball now. Set play and a free header as well coming in, and the header from De Ligt finished off via the push out from the goalkeeper Alisson Becker. And it's Josip Stanisic, the young defender, who scored the winner in their friendly at the weekend, the Croatian. And it's a bit of a horror show, really, from a defensive point of view for Liverpool.
Well, De Ligt gets a free header, which, when the ball travels this far, it shouldn't happen. And in fairness to Bayern, they work it well. It's a decent header, De Ligt. But then the rebound coming off Alisson Becker, he's got nowhere really to punch that. There's no way he can punch it wide. And punching it straight out into the middle, Bayern Munich get the benefit. Half-hearted claim.
Ibrahima Konate was making there exactly to the players. There's not really an awful lot to hit for them at the moment. Clark was asking a lot of Diaz, but then Diaz is equal to it. He's in again here. Darwin Núñez somehow manages to not slot in Liverpool's fourth goal when the goalkeeper was definitely second favourite.
Well, beautifully created again. Diaz showing fantastic feet.
You're delaying that work call another 4 minutes just in case there might be something else to talk about here. What an effort on goal that was! That will settle the game in the end from a Bayern Munich point of view. Franz Kratzig, the youngster, wasn't even on the squad sheet in the lead up to this tour. And he can't quite believe that he's managed to win the game for his team in the closing stages, probably, of this game. A real pot shot on his left foot. and nothing Alisson Becker could do about it.
Well, as goals go to win games, it's quite special for the young man. Again, there may be questions whether he was offside or not, but take nothing away from him. We've seen him come on at substitute. He's played really high up the pitch as a left full-back, and this is a wonderful strike. To beat a goalkeeper like Alisson Becker, I don't think Alisson Becker's quite expecting him to pull the trigger so early. It catches him a little bit off guard, but it still has to be hit. It still has to be.
ไฮไลท์ฟุตบอลครบชัดไม่มีสะดุดจบปุ๊บลงปั๊บดูบอล 66